What's up, guys? It's Lugo back with Flex Appeal episode 14. Today was my primary back day, so I started off with deadlifts. It was a really good session. I was really tired again. My sleep has kind of been subpar, sleeping during the day because I'm going to the gym like at 2 a.m. I need to start pushing it back more to like 3, 4 so I could sleep more during the night. But I decided to get an energy drink, which was not a mistake. It was a mistake for my wallet because it was fucking $4. It was $4 for an energy drink, but it ended up making my workout really good because these sets of 10, like, not only were they felt really fast, but they actually felt good, like on my lower back. I didn't really have any back pain, which I kind of like felt a little bit of like tightness around my like lower right back, um because I kind of think I strained it a while ago, like a few years ago, and it's kind of been on and off with that area. And I never got it checked out. I think it might be sciatica, but it's never really bothered me a huge amount. It's just like annoying back tightness a lot of the time. I definitely at some point should get it checked out, but um yeah, that area was fine. Like I felt really good, and I think it's part of it is because I actually did I'm starting to do core work again, which if anyone is still here from when I initially had been doing my last fat to fit, I talked about core work and the importance of it and doing a lot of it. Like I think generally people don't do enough core work, and I think we can do a lot more than we usually do. Um, Given that you work up to it, right? You don't want to be sore doing more core work. But as soon as you start to basically adapt to it, you should increase the load. To how much? I mean, it depends on how much you want to do and how much you are able to keep up with. But normally I was doing four uh, a week. I was doing hanging leg raises, planks, or ab wheel if I could do it. Decline crunches, and then another leg raise session. But usually I'll do those four, and then depending on if I want to do it, I'll do some oblique stuff. Side bends, Russian twists, wood choppers, or no, not wood choppers. I don't remember what it's called, to be honest. But yeah, I do a lot. I started doing core work again. I only got like 4 or 3 reps. I try to make sure that the actual quality of the core work is good rather than just getting reps, which I think is the most important part. And that's one thing that I've just been focusing on more in general. But this whole session, I feel like I really pushed hard, hard, and I was like, I feel my back more than I've ever felt it, which is wild because I'm still building the muscle up. So the fact that I'm like feeling this way is very, very nice. I was trying to like cut the range of motion to just on the midline of my back, of like my torso, instead of pulling all the way back. Because normally what I would do is I was like try to drive my elbow back. But one thing I realized, science based TikTok is actually extremely helpful in this, where you don't really want to drive your elbow back behind your body. You want to keep it tight and you want to drive it to like your torso line and keep it there because that's really where you're gonna get your lat, and so that has helped a lot, as well as on these pull downs. I'm trying to like keep my body as straight as I can without leaning all the way back like I normally do, because that is actually going to help your lats get more work instead of like arching your back and getting really into your like lumbar and your T spine, which is like I have a really strong lower back, so like when I start to lean back and really lean into it, I can hoist a lot more weight. So this way, I'm able to activate my lats for it, and I actually felt it a lot, like doing my best to keep my rib cage, you know, is it compressed or just like my core activated and not like keep my everything risen, like, so just trying to keep my trunk straight and pull uh and try to keep the line straight. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like I'm saying a whole lot of stuff, but I'm not very good at explaining the actual science because I'm still learning all this new stuff that I've learned. I guess that was kind of a that was a really dumb sentence. I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely helped. Definitely, I would say that TikTok, science based TikTok, is definitely a net positive, and I think that what they're doing is helping people get strong and actually learn the science and learn stuff that is going to help. People want to say that they don't train hard. I feel like the amount of people that I've seen that have been training really hard is good. One thing I don't know if I completely agree with is like rep ranges. Like and this is something that I've been doing recently, so I need more anecdotal experience of my own to really say. But like the low reps, I've been experimenting with it on biceps, lats and stuff. Particularly getting down to like four. Would I do anything under four for reps? I don't believe so. I'm trying to stay above five. 5 to 10, I think, is ideal, and ideally like 5 to 8. But if I go under that, like four, I'm probably okay with. I don't know if I would do three, just 3 reps. I feel like that's weird for me, but who knows? I'm trying a bunch of stuff, and I feel like I'm definitely getting strong fast. So we'll see how it ends up going with that. But if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 15 and some leg training. Thanks for watching.